Well, as you guys could see, I popped in Burlington again. Wife's out of town this weekend, so I was a little bored. Went pop in at the rack store, and I've been wanting to get Klein Defy Eau de Toilette. From what I understand, it's supposed to be similar to YSLY, so I'm probably really going to like this, which also means it's a far departure from the Eau de Parfum, which I already have, which is a very wearable fresh leather. 50 ml ran me 35 bucks. Cool with that. And then I never see any Antonio Banderas fragrances when I go to these rack stores. Radiant Seduction in black. So I figured, why the hell not? 17 bucks, 100 ml. Let's see what these are working with. I'm going to bust them open. We'll give them a spray on skin and see what they're all about. And then find out if they're trash or treasure. Okay, so we're going to start with Calvin Klein Defy Eau de Toilette because I'm more excited about this one. Because if it's in the vein of, like, let's say a woody YSLY, I'm going to quite enjoy this because I love YSLY. I have to say, though, the juice color is eerily similar, but the translucent glass, I actually like this more than the blue gradients of the Eau de Parfum as far as just the look of the bottle, but 50 ml is good for me. This will last a long time. I'm cool with that. Let's give it a spray. See what we're working with. I'm trying not to breathe through my nose because I want to, you know, let some of that alcohol wear off. So we'll see. A little bit sweeter than Y. I see the tie-in, but this is much more woodsy. Even a little spiced woodsy type of smell. Not very spicy, just like a light sprinkle of spice. citrusy, still very fresh. This is mass appealing blue right here. This is my jam. I like this more than the EDP upon first sniff, I can tell you right now, which I like the EDP. And actually, I'm pretty happy that they don't smell the same. They're not the same. They're not the same fragrance. Because this isn't orange. Because the EDP is orange, pepper, and leather, basically. That's what you get. The note breakdown is what you get. I don't remember this note breakdown. I know there's like woods or vetiver or something like that with some citrus. This isn't playful fresh. Like, I wouldn't call this the most youthful fragrance, but this is everyday signature type of stuff. I really like this. It does have a little bit of Y going, but honestly, it's a little deeper than Y. I feel like Y Eau de Toilette is more simplistic than this. Even though it doesn't smell complex, it just smells deeper overall. I think it's because of the warmer nuances to this and the woodsy tones with the freshness. I really like this. I really like this. Let's take a look at the notes. Let's pull up old trusty Parfumo.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Not a good rating. 6 out of 10 with 34 ratings. Fresh, synthetic, citrus, aquatic, and sweet. Top notes of bergamot, cedar leaf, and mandarin orange. So that's why I get so much wood at the top. Cedar leaf. It's a woody note. That makes sense. Heart is lavender absolute, clary sage, and violet leaf. So there's the aquatic tone. That's the violet leaf. Base notes of amber, musk, and Haitian vetiver. I got a little bit of a spiced wood smell at the top. Now the spice is toned down, but it's got to be that cedar leaf note, I guess, is what I was getting. For this high level of aromatics in the heart, it's not real soapy, but it is a clean fragrance overall. But the woody nuances here, this Haitian vetiver and cedar leaf, I think are really starring, real like major players in this scent profile. I like this. I like this. I like this more than the Eau de Parfum. And in fact, it's literally within arm's reach. Juice colors are pretty much the same. So much more aldehydes and so fresh. This in the same vein, but definitely not the same scent. We'll do trash or treasure at the end. Let's check out this Antonio Banderas fragrance, but I'm liking this one. You can kind of see where the rating's going to go. All right, Radiant Seduction in black. So I recently got Blue Seduction, King of Seduction, and then King of Seduction Absolute, which they were all good, but King of Seduction Absolute was basically Invictus Aqua with leather. Really, really liked that. Here we go. Radiant Seduction in black. It's an Eau de Toilette. So let's see what we're working with here. I don't know the notes at all. This is completely blind. Never looked this fragrance up before. And because I'm at altitude, it leaked when I sprayed it, so it's all over my hand. Ooh, a lot of alcohol. Got to give that a second. Hate to wipe this on my jeans, but I don't have a napkin present. Let me wipe that off a little bit. That's unfortunate. I mean, it got drenched. It's all over. Well, on the plus side, while I'm cleaning this off, gives it a second to kind of settle on my skin. Okay. We got it taken care of. This is very sharp citrus, kind of orange smelling, but watery. It's a warm citrus, but still aquatic. I'm trying to think if it's familiar. Upon first spray, I kind of like this more than King of Seduction Absolute, which is the Antonio Banderas fragrance to beat for me, because it was my favorite of the three that I bought. Very airy, watery, a little ambery, orange, sharp. I mean, synthetic, but $17 fragrance, you know? There's some aromatics here, but it's not necessarily soapy. Like, it's got a bit of a sage smell to it, specifically sage. It's not blowing me away, but it is nice. It is nice. I don't think it's great. It's not as good as Defy. Yeah, I definitely like Defy more. It's pretty damn good. Let's pull up old trusty Parfumo once again and see these notes, shall we?
12 seconds later.
Okay, 2016. Radiant Seduction in black. This does not have a rating at all. Top notes: grapefruit, lime, mandarin orange, and mint. I definitely get the orange. Black tea and geranium. So that's the freshness. It's all this minty tone. Black tea and geranium, okay. Then amber, cedarwood, and patchouli. It's very warm. Like, I get that this amber accord's definitely prominent. The mintiness is there. And I guess it's that tea note that's giving that odd kind of spice that I'm getting. A little bit of a green, spicy tone. More so than anything like herbal. But I'm getting a lot of green, minty, fresh, and aromatic. There's the only aromatic I see here could be the geranium, but it's got I thought it might have been sage. It smelled like sage. The geranium's got to be what I'm smelling. There's a little sweetness, but not much. It's nice. The citrus and kind of aromatic tone, the green feel to it. Not mind-blowing, but it is a nice fragrance. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. For $17, pretty good. Not too shabby. Let's see what's trash and what's treasure. So CK Defy Eau de Toilette. I was eager to get this one. I really like this one. I can tell you right now, this is a treasure. I like this. I like this more than its Eau de Parfum flanker. Very woodsy, very vetiver dominant at this point. Where the other one's leather dominant, this is vetiver dominant and much fresher. This is a great everyday, year-round signature scent wear. That's not too heavily synthetic. Little synthetic, sure. I'm glad to have this. I'm very glad to have this. I didn't hesitate when I saw it. I actually got a little excited when I saw it, which I typically do I do audio over the footage when I'm at the rack stores, so you couldn't hear me say ooh when I saw it, because that's what happened. Because I was happy to run across it, because I was debating on buying this one. Treasure. Now, as far as Antonio Banderas Radiant Seduction in black, part of me wanted it to be trash once I really liked Defy EDT. I was like, well, this is definitely going to be a treasure. Part of me wanted to not like this so I could give you guys a trash rating here. Because we were able to get kind of a trash rating on the last video. At the recording of this, it came out today. This isn't bad, though. This is nice. This might even be my favorite of the four Antonio Banderas fragrances that I have. I gotta say, in the $20 realm, these Antonio Banderas fragrances are pretty solid. They're nothing special, but they are pretty solid. I have to say, if you're on a budget, don't want to spend much money, $20 is kind of the mark of which you prefer to spend. These Antonio Banderas fragrances aren't bad. It's a treasure. It's a treasure. I wanted to not like it, guys. I know you guys like the trash ratings from time to time, and we got one yesterday, and we will get more in the future, but not in this video, because in this video, Defy EDT, Radiant Seduction in black, treasures. Well, that's my first impressions on these two, and I gotta tell you, I'm gonna be wearing this one really soon. And until next time, do me a real quick favor, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, because I do appreciate all the feedback. And I love hearing from you guys. You tried either of these, what do you think about them? Please comment down below what your thoughts are on either. Was this a pass no matter how affordable it was? I find it's a nice little cheap gem. I'm really digging this. It's my favorite of the four that I have. And this, better than the EDP in my opinion. I like the EDP a lot. If you want a fresh leather that you can just wear for everything, Defy Eau de Parfum, that's a great fragrance for that. But this, more woodsy and fresh and a little aquatic, this is my jam right here. This is my style. So this is great too. And until next time, we'll see if you get your hands on either one of these and give them a spray now. Pretty confident you'll thank me later. There's some nice cheapy gems. Have a good one, guys.